Hi Taurus, this is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I am here to do your August general reading. However, it is more so toward the middle of August, so this will be a mid-August general reading, and this energy will flow on into September. You will also be you'll also have an opportunity to see your love reading, which will be coming up within the next few days, so be on the lookout for that. Taurus, I want to thank you for giving me your support. I want to thank you for coming back to the channel. If this is your coming back to my channel, if you are returning, I want to thank you for the thumbs up, for the subscriptions, for sharing with your friends and family, and for readings that you booked through me. So I want to thank you guys. I appreciate you. And let's get you started. Taurus, I prayed and I meditated over your reading. And as I meditated on the energies of Taurus, I saw a couple sitting on a park bench. It was a man and a woman, and it's summertime, and there were like people walking around, and both couples are wearing like summer clothes, like short sets, and the man has on like a khaki colored pair of shorts and a light blue polo kind of shirt. He has light brown hair. The woman is wearing a red shirt and looks like longer white looking shorts. Her shorts look longer than his. And they're sitting down on this bench talking to one another, and the body language, I couldn't hear what was being said, but the body language was of them sort of facing each other with their knees when you're sitting down and someone's sitting next to you. And the knees are like coming together facing each other. So the bodies are positioned in an angle where they're facing each other but sitting side by side. So this is a real short meditation and a short vision, but it was interesting. So, pardon me. Let me get something to drink here. I've been talking. Taurus, the energy, the body language looked, it looked very warm and receptive, like they were into each other. And, they looked like a couple. But then all of a sudden, he started leaning back in the chair on the bench, and he crossed his leg. The way men cross their leg, they'll have one foot on the ground, and then they'll take their other leg and fold it over the knee. They'll have the foot hanging over the knee, sort of like folded. And he had his hands behind his back, sort of like this, behind the back of his head, sort of like this. And she starts leaning forward a little bit, and she put her hands in her face. She's kind of had her face down a little bit, and she put her hand in her face, and it looks like she's either crying or wiping her face. And then I, came out of the meditation. I also heard the word like break up. So it looks like, to me, it looks like there was some sort of breakup taking place in that park between two people. So this is what I've got. I don't know if this means anything to any of you, but if it does, please shoot me a message, or if it doesn't, maybe we'll find out what it means. Maybe it'll resonate with someone who's viewing, and we'll find out what it means in this reading. Okay, now we're going to move forward a little bit. Well, a lot of it, because it's time to get your reading done, and I know you're tired of hearing me talk. So let's get to it. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Wands, and this gives me the overall energy of your reading and what the main idea is. And this is fast information coming in, fast information, lots of information from various sources coming in, something passionate, something to do with love or business, or information that people want you to know about how they feel about you, or something that you're waiting to get information on in return for. Love, something passionate. Love, business, something creative. Maybe some of you have auditioned for a part in a play, or you're waiting to get the results back, maybe from a test that you took. But there's something that sparks your interest, your passion, and you want communication coming in. It could be a phone call, it could be the results from a job interview that you had. But you put a lot into it, and you want, you're looking for those results, and they're coming in. Okay. I'm going to go a few cards down because it'll give me a bit more background information as to what's going on with you. Maybe something you're holding on to and not ready to let go of or share, or something of the past. You've got the Sun, you've got the Page of Cups. Wow, Strength, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Okay, let's stop right here. King and Queen of Pentacles together. Taurus, this is earth sign energy. This is probably that relationship that I saw in the park. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This is a couple, King and a Queen. Man and a woman, husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend. You get the picture. And they're together. Okay. This tells me this is about a relationship. And I have the feeling that it ended, or it is about to end, and it's something that you're maybe putting away at the moment because you're not ready to deal with it. But this relationship, there's an ending here. Okay. Feels like an ending for some of you. But then again, he has his back. She has her back turned to him, and he's looking at her, up toward her, and she has her back turned. This is why I say it feels like an ending. It feels like they had conversation. She's upset. And maybe he wants to apologize or reconcile. These two cards in the upright position are very positive cards. They're very powerful cards because this is a successful couple. They've made money together. They're successful. They may be successful independently. and or together, but I feel like something happened. Next to that, you have the Strength card. This is a Strength card, Page of Cups in the upright position. Strength card is a Leo card. It's about strength, courage, perseverance. This is a Leo here. Then you have the Page of Cups. Fresh, new, enthusiastic beginning. It could be a child. Something fresh, something spontaneous, something, well, not even spontaneous as much as it is fresh, new, inquisitive. Sort of love, possibly a new beginning at that. Something fresh and new. This person is, kind of shy, interested in love, but they're kind of shy about it. New beginning. And then next to that is the Sun. This is pretty much Leo again. A lot of fire energy here. And then next to that you have the Eight of Wands coming in. Leo, and then there's fire signs with the Eight of Wands. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So you've got all of this fire, and then you have Earth over here. It feels like maybe there was some sort of, maybe not even a breakup, but like a misunderstanding or disagreement of some sort, like maybe perhaps an argument. But reconciliation, because you have the Strength card next to it. Strength card to patch things up, start all over again, start anew again, heal from a situation with the cups, the Page of Cups, and move forward. Get past whatever this is that happened, because she's got a back turn. Strengthen the courage next to it, so that the two of them could talk again and perhaps reconcile. Move forward. Fresh new start. It's looking good. Put the Sun in the upright position and the Eight of Wands. Lots of communication, fast communication coming down to this. Success. I also feel like this couple has been working together on like projects or business endeavors to build something together, to build an empire together, business. The two of them face some sort of bump in the road, moved forward with courage toward their passion. I feel like for some of you this could be in the arts. Theater, singing, dancing, music, something creative. But there's lots of showmanship. Sun, happiness, success, entertainment. And the wands, all of the wands, creativity, entertainment, information about auditions coming in. This is what this feels like. This young man feels like this card, he looks like he's on a stage. entertaining, getting ready to entertain in some sort of play, like a romantic play or something like that. Yep, next to the sun. All of that fire sign, passion, creativity, because that's what the wands are about. The wands are about passion, creativity. Very action-oriented card. Entrepreneurship. And then you have all of that fire with the earth, the money. Interesting, okay. Let's move forward a little bit. Let's see how this progresses. At the center where you are, you have the moon. The moon in the upright position, which is a major arcana card. You have the Knight of Pentacles covering it. Earth energy. The moon is Pisces. Knight of Pentacles is your energy, Taurus. Earth energy. Below you, at your foundation, is the Two of Swords. That's air energy. In your recent history, you have the Emperor. Major arcana. The Emperor is Aries. Fire sign. Fire and air. Fire and air. Directly above you, what's coming in, what's on your mind, or what's coming in from source through your crown chakra, is the Four of Pentacles. More earth. More earth. You got some water here. You got mostly fire and earth. It feels like you're dealing with the fire sign. And the two of you are going through some sort of challenges that are not quite obvious within your relationship or within your partnership. Could also be a business partnership. But there's something that you're in the dark about. You may have been having dreams about something within this business partner or romantic partnership. There's something hidden, something mysterious, something you don't know about, something you want clarification on. And it has to do with money. The Knight of Pentacles is covering the moon, and the Knight is a very slow moving energy. It's progression toward building wealth, building your finances, building material gain, anything monetary, anything of stability, but mostly money because it's the Pentacles. But it's the slowest moving Knight in the deck, and you have some concerns about this venture that you're going into, and this is what's covering you. This card can either help you or it can hinder you. It can help you because it's definitely long-term and stable, or it can hinder you if you need to start seeing faster results on your, get a faster return of investment on something that you are working towards and putting your money and energy into. This is interesting. I'm definitely going to clarify that moon. I want to know what that's about. Why that's here. What is the mystery with this money? With this Knight of Pentacles. Beneath you is the Two of Swords. There's something that you need to see. And I have the feeling that you already know what it is. You need to see it, and you're not, but you know, you're wearing a blindfold. This blindfold is voluntary. It's not something that's necessarily hidden from you. It's something that you know is there, but you're refusing to see things for what they are. And under the moon, that definitely tells me something, you know, about this secret, about this mystery, about this thing, this unknown. You have to make a decision about it. It's right here at your foundation. This decision can, you know, affect your household. It can affect your stability. But you're not ready to make that decision. You need to make a decision, but you're not ready to do that. And I have the feeling that you're not ready to do this, to make this business decision, because your heart is involved. However, there's a lot of communication coming in that will probably shed some light on the path that you need to choose when you make that decision. It'll give you more information and clarity into the situation. This is what I'm feeling, to help you. In the near past, you have the Emperor. And the Emperor, I feel like, although this is not your energy, the Emperor, I feel, is you stepping into your ownership. The Emperor is a leader. He's a boss. The Emperor is a good husband. Well, he's actually the husband to the Empress. You know, he's a leader. He's a boss. He's very powerful, successful. He's strong. That Emperor energy is, you know, it comes up when we need to become that person, become that leader, or we need to seek a leader to kind of help us empower ourselves. Someone who's more advanced or knowledgeable, who has more expertise in an area that we don't have. Father figure as well. Some of you needed to step into this energy, or some of you, this person is indeed your spouse or your mate that came into your life in the near, you know, in the recent past. Okay. And gave you some support or some guidance in your career. Now, with the Four of Pentacles, you are concerned about holding on. You will be holding on to what it is you're starting to build. You'll be holding it close to you, protecting it, because it's still in its developmental stage. It's still developing, whatever it is you're building, that foundation you're building, because it's a 4. It's like the pillars on the foundation of a house, like the 4 corners of a house, you know? But it's not a house, it is pentacles. It's still a foundation. monetary foundation. You're holding on. You don't want to lose it. You feel like you have to hold on tight to this because the Knight of Wands is going to take a long time. And you're not sure how long that's going to take. Not the Knight of Wands, but the Knight of Pentacles. For this investment to really go through. So you need to hold on to what you have. Because the end goal is to build and create long-term wealth over time. But, of course, it's going to take a while. You know that. You feel it. That's for some of you. For some of you, you're holding on tight to a secret about this money. And you're not ready to tell anybody. You're not ready to make a decision and make it public. You're not ready to divulge this information. Now, in the near future is the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups talks about loss. It talks about loss of something that brought you happiness, brought you joy. It's often a loss of a loved one or loss of a relationship, crying over spilt milk, lamenting over something that you lost that, that brought you some happiness and you don't feel good about it. You're crying over the Three Cups like that. This looks like the lady that was sitting down crying at the bench, crying or wiping her face or whatever she was doing, but she was in a position where her head was down and she looked sad. He's crying over this man here is crying over the Three Cups in front of him and failing to see the two that are behind him that are in the upright position. So all is not lost, but again, he can't see what's behind him. He's not opening his eyes and seeing, just like you're not opening your eyes and seeing here. Could it be the secret about this money or financial investment is going to bring you some heartbreaks in the near future? Could you be putting trust in someone that could be making promises, but maybe they're kind of shady? I don't know. Let's take a look at this. What is the moon about? Spirit, can you tell us what the moon is here for? Can you give us some clarity on the moon? Let's see what this is. Breakup. That's what you got. That's what I heard inside that meditation. Inside the vision. Breakup. Breakup. Spirit, can you tell us about the moon? Can you give us some clarity on the moon? I feel like that one wants to come out. Look at this. Tower in the upright position. Tower in the upright position means something is going to fall apart abruptly. And it has to do with that moon. It has to do with the secret. Spirit, can you tell us more about the moon? Why is the moon here? This is something abrupt you don't see coming. Yeah, something, it has to do with money. Okay, you got the Tower in the upright position and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position. Seven of Pentacles in the upright position is you planting seeds and waiting for the harvest to grow. You know, waiting for your financial harvest to come in. Especially in this reading, it does mean finance because there's money all over the place here. In the reverse position, you're either losing, okay, on the harvest. The harvest is not fruitful. It's not worth the energy. It's, it's a wash. Or you're tired of waiting. And to me, this looks like the Tower is coming to bring, the Tower is coming crashing down on this moon, on this secret, on something that's hidden, on some secret that you don't know about, some sort of mystery. Either you're holding back on somebody with information, with the truth about something, or someone's doing this to you, Taurus. But that's about to come crashing down, and it looks like you're going to lose on some sort of investment. What you planted is not going to be fruitful. So you'll need to hold on to what you have and perhaps not put too much trust into this person, because you're going to, it looks like it's going to end up with loss with the Five of Cups. This is loss. Wait a minute. I didn't get a chance to ask the question. What is the Knight of Pentacles here for? Look at this. Four of Pentacles in the reverse position. Four of Pentacles in the reverse position is you letting go of that tight hold that you have on your money. You opening up, you letting go of the tight control. Maybe you letting go of the idea to start this venture with the Knight of Pentacles on a long-term level. Maybe you shortening that time span with it, or you letting that idea go. You taking a loss, because now you have the Six of Pentacles in the upright position. Okay, this is what I see. Knight of Pentacles, long-term investment of something to build wealth, to build success, to build money over time. But clarifying that is the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in the upright position. To me, this feels like you letting go of this idea that you had over here that was covering it, because it's not gonna come to fruition. It's not gonna be what you think it is, or something's going to be exposed over here and you're going to lose. So it looks and feels like you letting go of your share, your half of this business or investment or whatever it is, maybe this marriage, and dividing what's left into two, splitting it down the middle to create balance. Or somebody's letting go of their control of the assets. And then someone comes in, maybe to split the money and divide it into two, because these are two people receiving. Look at that. These are two people receiving. They're squatting down. They're on the receiving end. And then there's a person stepping in to give justice. And if this is falling apart, this investment or this, marriage slash business partnership, or just division of assets, because there's a breakup, like I heard in the vision, then things have to be split. Someone has to relinquish control, because here this control, holding on to the money, kind of being a miser, depending upon the situation, Here, you or your mate has to relinquish control and stop holding on so tight to this idea that is in the process of being built, or to the investment, the initial investment that you put into it, and splitting it. Okay. This will explain the Five of Cups that is coming. We know this is about money pretty much. Let's kind of mix up the energy a little bit. Why is the Five of Cups here? Why is the Five of Cups here? This is about money, partnership, breakup. It could be this information is coming in. It's going to be about this moon, definitely. And the secret that's going to come out. Okay? Because that's why the Tower's here. The sun is shedding light on this information. Okay? The sun is shedding light on the information that's coming in. Or shedding light so the information can come in. Spirit, can you tell us why? Tell us more about the Five of Cups. That shouldn't be over. Let's see. Can you tell us more about the Five of Cups? You've got a cat. There's someone that's fake and kind of envious. Looking back at the situation. It's a man. It looks like this person who's fake. You can't trust this person that you're in doing this business dealing with, or in this relationship that is heavily influenced by money, or you have your financial ties so tight with this person that someone, either the mate that you're with, or someone trying to perhaps swindle you out of something, can potentially cause the heartache that's coming with the loss of something emotional, with the Five of Cups. It's a married man. This is either your husband, or someone who's married that you shouldn't be, that wouldn't be good for you to be involved in. This person is fake. The cat is there. This person is fake, not who they say they are. Envious. It's a man who's married or offering you a ring, but it's there's heartache, there's hurt and loss attached to it. Loss. So you want to decide real carefully, take your blinders off, see things for what they are. Follow your intuition. If you've been having dreams, follow your dreams. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the dreams that you're having. Okay? Pay attention. Because the Tower's coming. The Tower's in the upright position. This is a major arcana. It's coming. And whatever this is with, with your money ties with this person, you're about to lose it. Yeah. You're going to have to give up control. Maybe give up your rights to this with the Four of Pentacles in reverse here, because you're already thinking about it. See, you know something, Taurus. You know something in here. You know it. And I feel like you don't want to deal with it because you see it coming. That's why you're wearing the blinders. You're not ready to deal with it. You've got your swords down. You're not ready to deal with it. You're not ready to, deal. You don't want to take your rose-colored glasses off. You want to see it for what, for what you like for it to be. There's heartache attached to this fake man over here. This I don't know, he's a con artist or something. He's not who he say he is. He's not. Okay, Taurus. Be on the lookout. Please be careful. If this is marriage for some of you that you need to get out of, or that you will be getting out of, and you do have to, marriage/business, or your husband or your wife could be your business partner as well, then these things may not be avoidable, especially, you know, with your finances tied into it and everything. But you definitely want to be careful about any sort of wrongdoing in the situation. Because if it is a marriage or a division of assets from a long-term relationship or from a relationship, then it's not totally avoidable, but you can, you know, you can be on the lookout for, I don't know, any sort of trickery that goes along with it. Maybe you wouldn't have to take a loss, or he wouldn't have to take a loss, such a big loss, if you're careful and you open your eyes. Or I don't know what the situation is totally. Maybe you can stop some of it from happening, you know. These readings aren't set in stone because we all have free will. We all have free will, and we can kind of, you know, alter things a bit and slow things down a little bit by making different decisions, paying attention, you know, saying no to something, saying yes to something else. Find your center. Stay connected. Find your center. Stay connected. We are all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is the important time to reconnect to that source. Find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? Taurus, stay connected with your higher self. Stay connected in the situation that you may be going through at this time or will be going through. Stay connected with Source, with God, with the Creator, or however you pray. If you believe in God, or whatever your belief system is. Stay connected. Tap into it, because you may need it. You may need the heavenly help, or you may need the help from the angels. You may need that spiritual guidance and support. Although you can't see it, may not be able to see these things, we can certainly feel them. And find your center. Find your center, and not let your center be about money, monetary things. Find that balance of life that you'll need moving forward. Money can be very real, and it can be an illusion. It can be an illusion of the happiness that we truly, truly want and need and deserve in our lives. It may make us feel like that's like the ultimate happiness. Share your love. Believe and succeed. I asked the questions of spirit mentally, by the way, while I was shuffling. Share your love. Stay connected. and share your love. Taurus, you may want to share of yourself a bit more and not hold on so tight to whatever it is you hold on to, whether it would be your emotions, your ideas, your love, or your passions. Learn to share a bit more. Don't hold on so tight like the Four of Pentacles. You know? That could be something, a message for some of you. You know, you're holding on too tight emotionally because you are of the earth, and you guys are mostly deal, you know, your biggest concerns are of earthly things. Not to say that those are the only concerns, but it's definitely on your mind a lot. So you may want to come out of that and start putting some, you know, more value into other aspects of your life, especially you know, when it comes to love. Don't hide behind the money. You know, you don't want to do that. Stay connected to spirit. Connect more with people. You know, I feel that this is definitely for some of you. Some of you may be too money motivated, that you sort of losing yourself with spirit, or you're losing touch with spirit, and perhaps losing touch with other people. So you want to kind of get back to that. Find your center. Because you may be facing some challenges coming up, as you saw in the spread. Find your center. Find the real you. Connect in with the real you, and not the you that everybody sees on the outside, of the you that you want to show everyone. Because you may need to do some things different moving forward. Find that center, find that real you, or discover the new you that you would like to become and start working on manifesting it, so that you can achieve the success at a new level, or from where you are right now moving forward. For some of you, change is happening, and you're gonna have to kind of go with the flow. Believe and succeed. Find your center. Yeah. Change is coming for some of you. It's coming big time. Find that center. Find that center of you. Figure out what it is you're going to do, what it is you want to do, which way you want to go. Because this is movement. Movement in a new direction. This is the front of a boat. This is the Six of Swords in the tarot deck. In that little boat moving forward. But if something falls apart, it could be falling into place. Like that tower that you saw. That tower could be falling into place for some of you and not falling apart. But that will also cause you to need to make some changes. Okay, Taurus, this concludes this reading, and I'm going to start closing out now. I want to thank you again for your subscriptions. Thank you for giving the thumbs up, sharing with your friends. Thank you for booking readings through me. And once again, as I always tell people, if this reading doesn't resonate with you, then check out the readings for your moon and rising sign, or book a personal reading with me, and we can focus on your energy and only you and your situation, and not everyone else. Those readings are usually so much better than the general readings because, again, we focus on you. But like I said, give it a try. Check out the other videos, see what resonates. If this doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. It's not going to resonate with everybody. So, Taurus, so long for now. I will be back for the love readings. Within a couple of days, I'll start posting them up. So, take it easy. Thanks again, you guys. Take care.